at the Dome with your two NFC South contenders in the building. Mike Smith and the Falcons have already clinched a playoff spot. Drew Brees and the Saints can wrap up the South, and Brees can also get to Dan Marino and break his single-season passing record. Opening possession, it was 3-0. Matt Bryant hit a field goal, and Drew Brees goes to work carving them up. Lance Moore for 38. Now Brees is 267 away. We'll be keeping track here, Marino, on the bottom of the screen here. Pierre Thomas, 4-yard touchdown. And then what do we think of the celebration with the bow here?
It was fitting for the holidays.
You like that?
I like it. It's going to cost them a little bit, but I like it.
Remember Joe Horn had the cell phone in probably that same end zone and that same padding, so pretty good.
So we are spreading holiday cheer. That's what that was. Next possession, Matt Ryan to Julio Jones. Happy for the holidays for 25. That gets him down to the 37. And then 4 plays later, Julio, 21-yard touchdown. His 6th of the year, Charles.
That's why they went to get him, right, to try and keep pace with a team like the New Orleans Saints. And early on, it was working.
All right, let's keep track of Brees here. Here he is, second quarter. This is 10-7. Marcus Colston over the middle. He, too, is going to be a free agent. 14 yards there. Then 4 plays later, it's Colston for 8 in the touchdown. 10-play drive. Now Brees is 208 away from the record. Let's move on. 14-10. Brees. They were 5 for 5, third down at that point. They're going to get the pass interference on Sean Weatherspoon. Keeps the drive alive. And then he gets picked in the end zone. Intended for Jimmy Graham, it gets deflected to Dominic Franks. What do we see here, guys? How'd this happen?
Well, the ball went through Graham's hand. It was a heads-up play.
Little volleyball.
Knocked it in the air. Yeah, a little volleyball, keeping the play, keeping the ball in play.
Drill, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Falcons get it on the 20. They would punt. Saints get it back. 1:10 remaining. Brees down the sideline to Robert Meacham for 41. So now Brees is 86 away from the record, and he will end the first half with just beautiful movement of the pocket. Touchdown to Jimmy Graham.
Look at that footwork. I mean, here's a guy who can move around in the pocket, keep his eyesight down the field on his targets, and make plays.
Brees needed 75 more when they got to the break. Third quarter, Brees wants it all, maybe right here. Except he won't get it. Double covered. Wanted Meacham. Gets Dante Robinson. He's going to fight and get 14 yards back to the Falcons' 30. But Atlanta can't do anything with it. They would go 3 and out on that next possession. So let's set up Drew Brees again. Except they'll keep it on the ground. Darren Sproles for 36 to midfield. He had a huge game. Big kickoff return as well. Then he almost busted for a touchdown. 5 plays later, Brees again, and he spreads around. Spreads it around to everyone. Meacham, 24 and a touchdown. He's 31 from the record now.
Again, it's the footwork, it's the movement, the ability to move in and out of the pocket, keep his eyes downfield, as you pointed out, Willie, and throw the strikes for touchdowns.
Now we have a game. It's 31-16. Still plenty of time. 11 minutes remaining, but Julio Jones can't hold on to the football. Ball comes out. Scott Chanley hit him. Malcolm Jenkins picked it up. 30-yard touchdown, and for all intents and purposes, that ended the game. It made it 38-16. Brees knows they are now NFC South champions, but he still has time for the record. 4 minutes remaining. Marcus Colston for 20. Gets him, or for 12, beg your pardon, gets them near the 20. He's 18 away. 2 plays later, Devery Henderson for 11. He's now 7 away from the record. Sean Payton is not going to take his foot off the gas here, is he?
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
Get it?
Darren Sproles, 9-yard touchdown, and there it is. A couple of former Chargers and a bit of history. 5,087 yards. He passes Dan Marino, the new single-season passing record, and he still, guys, has a game to go. Pose for the photo. 45-16, Saints over the Falcons. They are your NFC South champions. But Brees has a piece of history. Your single-season passing record, 50-87. And he still has another game left. He passes Dan Marino.